short joint right there, but I like that shit a lot, bro. Shit's fire as hell, man. G. Bailey on the cut. Inez is... I mean, she done dominated the fucking news cycle, bro. It's crazy. She been on Today, Fox, all that shit. And then you think she don't know what she doing?
Has she been on the Playboy channel?
Not yet.
Can anybody let me know? Because I think that she should be. She's going to have...
Dude from Fox News asked her, he's like, so, we've heard reports. Have you posed nude? She's like, no.
Was this Bill O'Reilly?
I never. No, it's some dude. I never seen this dude before. This white guy was...
Hey.
He was getting down. He's like, I've seen your MySpace. And we pulled pictures from there, too. He's like, are you sure you weren't asking for this? Dude just asked her like just blunt, man. She was hilarious, bro. And I rarely give props to anybody from Fox News, but old dude, he went in.
You gotta admit, man, her ass. Oh, you already admit.
It's
Never
silly.
Mind. Everybody admitted it.
Yeah, I mean, for skinny shit, it just don't even make sense.
She just showing the ass off everywhere.
She know what she doing, man. We got a
special guest, man.
Do we? Man, oh man, I don't even know if we have the shit, but I'm about to just cut to my homeboy. Trey, what's good, bro?
Playboy Trey,
man.
yo!
Fellas, man, what's good, man? It's good to be back, man. Like, this is home, man. It's just so good to be back, man. How my partners doing? Man, y'all good?
We doing good, man. Real good,
Excellent.
bro. Good to talk to you. I know you've been Mr. International for a minute, man. Y'all been all over the place.
We actually thought for a minute, Trey, you were done with us, man.
I was like, oh, man. He done made it.
Man, you know what, man? I can never be done with my home, man. I mean, you got to stay hype in the hood, man. So how could I ever be done with hood hype, man? Come on, man.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Glad to have you back, man. And we was just talking about the biggest hip-hop event of the last couple years, man. The concert with J and M, man, and
B.O.B. opening and you.
B.O.B. just a loaded show, man. So many people on one stage, man.
What's it like being on that stage performing, man, in front of... How big was it at New York? It was 40,000 in Detroit each night. How big was it in New York?
Man, you know, I didn't even ask anybody exactly how big Yankee Stadium was, the new Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
It was definitely bigger, but I didn't even really ask, man. It's a surreal feeling, man. Like, you get out there and you see all those people, man. It's just amazing. Like, you know, just to think about, like, what I think about every time we get in front of a crowd. Even when we're in front of 1,000 people, I think about the times when we were in front of 5 people.
Yeah.
And the times we were in front of 20 people, then 30 people, then 100. You know, and I think about, like, wow, like, you know, like the stuff that we envision happening is happening right now.
Honestly, man, were there times where the crowd just fucking... When you first got started, were there times where the crowd just fucking sucked, and then you look back, you're standing there on the stage in Detroit, New York, you're like, man, fuck all them.
Man, you know what? It's times that the crowd, they really just stared at us, just sat there like, who the fuck are these jackasses? Get the fuck off the stage, please. I mean, who the fuck are you? Man, matter of fact, you should pay me for watching you perform.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So that's some of the receptions we got in the past, man. But, you know, looking back, man, I'm just like, I wonder what those people think now myself. I wonder if those people remember, like, man, I remember that dude B.O.B. came through here. I remember that dude Playboy Trey that was with him.
You know what they're saying? They're like, yeah, I was at the show when they first started. I loved them. They were amazing.
You already know.
Man, they better be saying that, because now it's definitely something to talk about, man. But it was... But the crazy part about the concert, I think that our whole camp, and I think I can speak for our whole camp, I think we were more excited about being able to watch Jay-Z and Eminem show than even the actual performance. Like, we were very excited to perform, but I think the fan standpoint, like the whole reason any of us get into this period, even from the standpoint of what Hood Hype does, the only reason, or should I say the main reason we get into this is because we were fans of the music. You know what I mean? We love hip-hop. We love rap. We love everything around it. And we were fans of the music. And it's like sometimes with the climate of music and the way things go, you kind of lose that because it's not a lot of people that, and I think I can speak for most people out there, it's not a lot of people that most people feel like they can be a true fan of. People have become fans of songs, but not real fans of artists the way they used to be. And to watch two artists that I'm a true fan of. You know, a guy asked me, somebody caught me backstage and with Shade 45, and they were asking me, you know, they were interviewing me, and they were like, who you most excited to see, Jay-Z or Eminem? And I was like, man, to be honest, I'm equally excited to see them both. He was like, oh, man, that's a political I was like, that's not. I said, it's not political. I said, I'm excited to see both because I'm fans of them for different reasons. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Eminem for, and if anybody listens to my music, they'll see how the influence for Eminem came, has helped me because he's very personal and very, he's an open window.
Yeah.
And an open door for his fans to come in and see what is happening in his life. And I'm a fan of Jay-Z, of his just consistency throughout the years. I mean, the way he can switch up, throughout the years, the way he stayed relevant and also stayed lyrically, stayed one of the top people throughout all those times, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm a fan of both of them for different reasons, man. To just be there, it was an amazing feeling, man. I can't explain it. It was really amazing. And the shows were different in Detroit than from what they were in New York, where Eminem's set stayed the same, but Jay-Z's set was different in New York.
Okay.
What was which was the livest spot, man? Detroit and New York. Honesty.
It's time to quiz. We're gonna put you on the spot real quick.
Man. No hate. No, nobody's gonna hate.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. For me, and I think it's because I saw the first couple shows in Detroit. Detroit was the hypest because those were the first two shows. I saw the first one in Detroit. And it was like by the time I got to New York, I had seen the show already. But Jay-Z did switch his up in New York, and in New York, one of my favorite artists came out with him. Like, I'm a big Kanye West fan. Kanye came out and did like about 6 songs.
And where was this? This in New York? Fuck.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kanye came out of New York and did like 6 songs.
Wow, man.
He came out and murdered it. You know what I mean? He came out and murdered it.
Was it current shit or old shit?
Beyonce came out and sang. He brought out the dude from Coldplay. He brought out the lead singer, what's his name, Chris Martin?
Chris Martin, yeah.
Yeah, he brought him out.
That's Jay-Z's best friend.
I heard the second night he brought out Mary J. Blige, but I didn't watch Jay-Z's show the second night because we had to go do an after party, so I stayed close to the bus to make sure I was in position to head out when it was time to go do some more work.
Yeah,
I feel that, man.
But man, Detroit was live. Man, New York was live. But I think, like I say, because I saw the first 2 shows in Detroit, it felt more special for me. Those first 2 shows, because like, wow. By the time I got to New York, it was like we're in Yankee Stadium, but it's kind of like I had seen the show.
You was used to it.
It still felt special, but I had taken the wrapping off my present, if that makes sense.
I get it.
All right, a quick side note, totally off of hip-hop. I watched the videos of the first Detroit show, and I missed B.O.B.'s set and Jay-Z's when I got to go to the second night. Man, honest to God, I saw the videos, and who are the backup dancers, man? Do they stick with you guys, or is that people you hire like half when you get to each city, or is that like people who stick with you guys?
No, they've been on the road with us the whole time, and
Yay!
And the dancer's name is Monica. That is the one with kind of like the very curly hair, and the one with the straighter hair. Name is Tiffany, man. I mean, we keep beautiful people rolling with us everywhere we go, man.
Do you need any stagehands? I'm up for hire. I'll work for minimum wage.
But next time we're in the same place and we're doing a show, I will make the introduction.
I'm just kidding.
J-Mac gonna be spritzing them down with water,
and then my wife will fucking stab me in the face
and call you a fucking fluffer.
All right, now tough question. I know you said you was looking forward to seeing both cats, but you didn't see them both live and in action. Who got the better show?
Oh, that's tough, man.
And I know that's a tough one.
I got to give it to Jay.
Jay, okay.
I would still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to give it to Jay. To be honest, Jay. I've never understood this about Jay the whole time that he's been, doing, throughout his career and been at the top. I don't understand why, but it hasn't stopped yet. I've never seen a person who doesn't really move around that much still captivate you.
How does he do it? You ain't never lied. He's been that way since day one.
He's like a statue.
I mean? Most people have to run around and jump around and be very energetic.
Wear a mask.
But Jay he moves. He doesn't do a lot of movement, but he still captivates you throughout the whole time. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I saw Eminem bring out Dr. Dre, that was like, wow.
I lost my shit.
I mean, when he brought out Dr. Dre, that was like, wow.
Hey,
I mean, M did a dope job. I can't take nothing from him. To see one thing that was very impressive about Eminem is, when you hear these Eminem verses, sometimes, man, you don't hear room for a breath anyway in there. He just is going, and it's like syllable after syllable, is like rhyme after rhyme. It's like bam, 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 bam. And I'm like, does this dude even breathe when he raps his verses? Yeah. But then you see it, and I'm thinking like, man, he must have punched here and there. Right. But when you see it live, and he raps it straight through the same way he did the record,
that breath control is sick.
Man, he had, I swear to God, this dude has the most retarded fans, man, because we had two 14-year-old kids standing right behind us.
Retards?
With their mom.
You're sitting in the handicap section?
No, man.
Oh, you mean like they're retarded?
Retarded fans.
My bad.
Yeah. And these two kids were like, they knew every lyric to every song, wearing their Kanye fucked up shades. Fucking just every fucking song. They knew every song. And their mom's sitting there rolling her eyes. She's like, I don't even know what the fuck.
Do you think
Soulja
Boy was there with Cat Stacks?
So do I think Soulja Boy was there
with Cat Stacks?
What the?
Oh boy!
Well, you know what? I think Cat Stacks might have been in the building trying to find somebody to swallow. Ain't no telling. You gotta watch out for her, man. She follows through with a titty pop down in the flip cam in her back pocket. No better yet, she probably got a flip cam in her ass crank.
I got you.
So I'm telling you, man, these a lot of these artists, man, they better be ashamed. If we see anyone in their account, we telling her to get the fuck on. Ain't nobody messing with Cat Stacks.
That's what I was gonna say, Trey. Can I get a promise, man? We don't never see you on World Star doing that shit. For real, man.
Let me tell you something. You won't see me caught up with no Cat Stacks.
Thank you.
Period.
God, man.
I'm telling you, man. I think
that deserves a round.
In her ass crank, and in her vagina, and down her cleavage. So she has to, because she videotapes every damn thing. I feel bad, man. When I saw the video on Soulja Boy, I literally said, damn, man, I kind of wish I was Soulja Boy. So I could call him and say, nigga, you a motherfucking tripping.
I mean, she ain't even all that either, man. That's a fucked up part,
she ain't,
dude.
But it's now she didn't become like a...
She's a marketing tool.
Pretty much. She like some mythical shit. Everybody just want to, I think, fuck with her just to be...
Everybody wants to slink. Yeah. Everybody wants to slink you when it first came out. Everybody wants to beat the Rubik's Cube when it first came out. But
you're right. You know, and I don't understand that. To me now, when it came to Superhead, gray head is hard to come by. So I'm pretty sure everybody was like, oh, you got Superhead. I mean, how many chances am I going to be able to get some Superhead? You know what I mean? Yeah. So everybody, I can understand niggas breaking down and still trying to pursue her. Acts like I ain't even like, I don't see what, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't see what everybody is going so crazy off of. Then in Atlanta, I've never seen her. And I don't want to see her.
I feel that, man. You know what, man? It's only fitting that we get into some trade, man. We didn't talk to my homie. This shit's hard as fuck, man. Welcome home. Produced by Northern Lights, man. This shit's hard as hell. This is off of Trey's latest mixtape, man. Goodhype.com.